Hey guys. So I hope you guys are ready to work out this evening on this beautiful Friday. But I'm going to wait for several more people to pop on before I start talking. So I'm just going to give it like a minute or two, and then I'll give the introduction, do what I usually do as we start seated cardio, okay? Hey. Welcome, guys. I'm glad. Do I have any first timers this evening? Oh, yay. Well, welcome. Thank you for saying you love my talk. Oh, thank you. So thank you so much for saying that. I look great. So I do my seated cardio lives every Monday through Saturday, unless I state otherwise. But I usually do it at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday through Saturday. Yes, happy Friday, y'all. Welcome. So if you all don't know who I am, if this is your first time tuning in with me, my name is Nataushia. I am from Central Kentucky. I am 32 years young, old, however you want to look at it. I started my weight loss journey back in May of 2021. I did at one point in time weigh over 500 pounds, okay? So all of these exercises that I try to introduce to you all and show you guys, I show you guys from an understanding perspective that I once weighed very heavily and I struggled a lot to do certain exercises. So I started to do research. I started to try and find ways to like do modifications, things of that nature, so that I could still meet my weight loss goals as I had challenges because of how heavy I was. Because I can do mountain climbers on the wall, I can do push-ups on the wall, I can do almost any exercise you ask me, including burpees standing up. Because I simply tried to find other alternatives to still reach my goals. But anyways, I ended up on seated cardio simply because I had went on a run and ended up hurting my ankle. And I was like, you know what? I still want to try to lose weight. I still want to hit my goals. I had already done seated core. Like I knew how to do seated core because I am a former athlete. If you don't know that about me, I am a former collegiate athlete, but I also played basketball. I did play powder puff football, and then I also had a college scholarship for track and field. So I have most of my understanding of exercise and workout simply because I am a former athlete, on top of the fact I've also done a lot of research through the years trying to find things that's going to work for me and my size. So I'm sharing knowledge based off of what I know and what I've taught myself. I'm not like a professional by any means, but I have lost over 270 pounds. So that has to count for something, right? But I have been doing seated cardio since I got injured, and I am honestly continuing. I mean, my ankle flares up every once in a while, but I'm honestly continuing to do my seated cardio because I've honestly realized I'm helping way more people doing this kind of exercise. So it's kind of more rewarding and beneficial because I'm a person, I love to help other people. I love to see other people feel good. And the fact that I'm able to instill hope in so many other people, because I don't know how many comments I've seen that says, oh my gosh, I've been wheelchair bound for X amount of years and I never knew this was even a possibility for me. Like, oh my gosh, you've given me so much hope. Or I have people that are fighting chemo that are inboxing me telling me like, oh my gosh, like I don't have a lot of mobility right now and I don't have a lot of strength, but I know I can do this. So thank you. So I'm going to continue to do my seated cardios for you guys. I do create a full workout routine each week, brand new, for each day that I do come on live, okay? But I am going to go on ahead and let you guys know what tonight's routine is. And then I'm going to show you all how to properly sit in the chair. I'm also going to show you guys 2 different exercises. One's going to have 2 examples, but one is going to be the easiest alternative that you can go into, because what we're going to do is we have 14 separate exercises that we're going to be doing tonight. And we're going to do them for 30 seconds a piece with a 10-second breather. I do interval sessions, so it's very important that we stay moving. We can't just 30 seconds, talk for 30 seconds, and then just be all over the place. So I won't be coming up here to correspond with you guys until after we finish stretching, okay? But what our routine is this evening is we're going to start off with a climber, go into jump ropes, reaching steps, quick feet, out and ups, uppercuts, jog, cross ankle tap. We're also going to do our obliques, overhead slice or punch. Y'all, I'm accident prone, so I like to slice because I be punching my own self a lot. You can ask Eric. Like, I am one of the most accident prone people in the whole entire world. Okay? Yeah, he says facts. And then we're going to do an under leg jack. Then we have battle ropes. Then we have a seated row. And then we're going to finish tonight with jacks, just regular jacks. So I know a lot of those sound super intimidating, but I'm going to show you guys every single modification that I can, okay? And they're going to be easy. Okay, so I was just asked if I save and post the recordings. Guys, I record on 3 platforms. I'm currently recording on Facebook High, TikTok High, and YouTube High. So what I do is I record on all of these platforms. So Facebook's will still be up. And then YouTube, I can also share it to whatever I want to, okay? So TikTok, if you need to know my information, it's all right here. I made this little flower thingamajig for you guys. But let me show you all how to properly sit in the chair. Okie dokie. Because it is extremely important. If you want to reap the benefits of this workout routine, you need to know how to sit in your chair. And I understand, because I once started out in the very beginning, okay? I sure did. I couldn't always just stay off the back of my chair, so I'll show you. Okay? I think everybody can kind of, let me pull this down a little bit more so you two can see me better. Okay, so let me show you how to sit in your seats. What you're going to do is you're going to sit at the very edge of your chair, okay? Just like this. Well, not really, but kind of. You're going to keep your edge of your seat with your glutes and all that other kind of stuff. But you're also going to keep your back off the back of your chair to the best of your ability. But I understand if you are just starting out, you're going to need to use the back of your chair for some support and stability throughout your routine, and that's okay. The only thing I ask is that you sometimes do try to come off of it just to help increase your core strength throughout this process, because that's what we're really working on, okay? But we're also going to focus on keeping our core tight, and I know a lot of people don't know what that means. So if you've ever taken a selfie and like sucked in your stomach to look skinny, that's essentially what we're going to be doing to keep our core tight. Or it's also kind of explained as sucking your belly button in through your spine. So whichever is more applicable for you, that is what I need you to utilize, okay? But I'm going to show you the easiest exercise for you to go into, because as I mentioned, we're going to have exercises for 30 seconds. So let's say you can't do the climber for an entire 30 seconds. Like, you get too tired, your arms are hurting, you can't breathe, you're trying to catch your breath, but you just feel like you can't finish. That's okay. You don't have to finish with that exercise. I want to show you one of the easiest exercises that you can go into to keep your heart rate elevated to reap the benefits of interval sessions during this workout routine, okay? Which the easiest option that I have for you is seated quick feet, which if you want to get up, walk, dance, jog, whatever, until I say take your breather, that's fine too, all right? But this is what the seated quick feet looks like. You're going to extend your arms out in front of you and just do this number right here. Keeping your core tight and engaged, because when you have your arms extended in front of you, what that's doing is it's going to help engage your abdominal muscles a bit more and give you an ab workout as well as everything else, okay? But I'm also going to show you what seated jog looks like from the side, so you understand what I mean by keeping your back off the back of the chair, okay? But I also want you to see just kind of what it looks like, because advanced jog and then modified jog are 2 different things, and I want you guys to see that from the side so you have a better visualization of what you kind of need to do, okay? But this is your advanced jog. You're going to do this number right here. Notice how I'm keeping my back off the back of the chair. I'm swinging my arms, keeping my core tight and engaged. That's how you do the advanced version. Now, I know that looks absolutely impossible if you've never done seated cardio. I'm sure you're like, oh my gosh, I'm checking out. This is it. I can't do it. Wrong. I'm going to show you this modification where your feet will not come off of the floor. Okay? So pay attention. You're going to go pump, 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 pump. Do you see how I'm lifting my heels off the floor, but my toes are staying down? So you're still going to use your legs a little bit if you can, but if not, just pump those arms to get your heart rate going. Okie dokie. But we are about to get started. Oh. Let's see. But before I get started, I want to let you guys know, okay, thank you all so much for being here. And thank you guys for tuning in. I am like so happy to share this with you guys because I have never been able to share anything that is able to touch so many lives. And for me to be able to share seated cardio and help change the world and show other people that there's other ways to exercise. I'm down over 270 pounds. And I'm helping other people see that this can be their reality too. Okay? But let me hit this chair. As I mentioned, once I get going, I won't be able to interact with you guys, but I will be more than happy to answer your questions after I finish my workouts, okay? So let's go. Hopefully I got y'all down low enough. Oh, thank you. All right, guys. So our first exercise is that seated climber, okay? And this is what it looks like. This right here. Okay, this is your seated climber. You're going to focus on keeping your core tight and engaged. Let me go on ahead and pull up our timer. Let's see. Why does it always do this? My watch is frozen, so give me just a second. Okay, we got 30 seconds starting now. Let's go. Jump rope is next. Now, I do have 2 examples of jump rope, so just pay attention. And you're welcome to go at your own pace, because I understand it's not always easy to start off going super quick. Just work your way up. Good job. Take your breather. So the seated jump rope, this is what you're going to do. Advanced is like this. Your feet are off the floor. Modification, you're just simply bouncing on your feet. Okay? Super simple, baby. But we have got 30 seconds, starting now with one of the 2. So go for it. Reaching steps will be next. So in this exercise, you're going to work this section of your core, just so you know, if you do it correctly. Keep going. Take your breather. Good job, sweetheart. So the reach and step, I have 2 examples. You can either do this, reach and step, or reach. Okay? So with your leg or without, it is up to you. But you have 30 seconds. Starting now. Dive in. Put in that work. That's it. Good job. Quick feet will be next. Take your breather. So for a quick refresher, this is your quick feet right here. Okay? Make sure you guys are also staying hydrated. All right, we got 30 seconds. Quick big feet, starting now. Up next is going to be our out, in, up. That particular exercise is a little wild. So the way that I had to teach myself is I had to repeat in my head constantly. Out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down. And continue to repeat and speed it up as I got it down. Okay? Almost done. Good job. Take your breather. So I want to show you what the out and ups look like, okay? You're going to start in the center. You're going to go out, in, up, down, okay? So this is what we're going to try to get you to. But you pick your pace. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. Let's go. Up next is our uppercuts. Put in that work. You got it. Take your breather. So uppercuts are next. If you've never done an uppercut, I promise they're easy and so fun. Okay? But this is what they look like. Okay? You're going to keep your core tight and swing those arms like you're angry at whatever. I don't know. Figure out what you're angry at and take it out on this uppercut. Okay? We got 30 seconds. Starting now. Let's go. Jog is next. Good job. Now, if it's easier for you to see me, you can move the comments out of the way as well if that helps. Just so you know. That's it. Take your breather. So I'm going to give you a refresher on the jog. This is what it looks like. Or pump, 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 pump. Okay? All right. We've got 30 seconds jog starting now. Remember, pick your own pace. Good job. Up next is going to be our cross ankle tap. Good job. Take your breather. To do a cross ankle tap, what you're going to do is this. You're going to start up here, shoot for those ankles. But I understand, especially coming from over 500, that's not easy, right? So if you can't, go for your shin. Go for your knee, but you're going to go to the opposite side every time, okay? You've got this. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. Good job. Take your breather. Up next is going to be the obliques. Option 1, option 2, option 3. Okay? Hey, baby. I love you. All right, guys, you're going to pick one of those 3 exercises, and we're going to do one of those for 30 seconds. Starting now. Let's go. Push through. You've got got it. That's it. Take your breather. Now up next is this overhead slice / punch, because y'all already know I done told y'all I'm the most accident prone girl in the whole entire world. So this is what it's going to look like. That right there, or you can do a slice. Okay? Whatever works for you. But we've got 30 seconds of one of those two, starting now. Try not to allow your elbows to fall super low. Still try to control them to not fall below shoulder length, okay? Good job. Take your breather. Now our next exercise is that under leg jack, okay? You're going to come up and down, up and down. But you're going to go at your own pace. All right, sweetheart? Yeah. All right, we've got 30 seconds. Starting now. You got this. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and always being here with me. I really enjoy working out with you guys and sharing this with you all. Keep it moving. You got it. Good job. Take your breather. Good job. So up next is our battle ropes. If you've never done that before, what you're going to do is this. Okay? All right. We got 30 seconds of battle ropes starting now. Put in that work. You got it. Again, if you struggle to see me, you're more than welcome to also move the comment section out of the way so maybe you can see it more clearly, okay? You got it. Up next is our seated row. Y'all are killing it today. Good job. Take your breather. So I'm going to show you the examples that I have for seated rows, so please pay attention, all right? This is your first option. You can use your knees, okay? Here's your second option without your knees. Making sure you're squeezing those shoulder blades, okay? Perfect. We got 30 seconds of one of those two options. Starting now. Then we're going to move into jacks. That's going to be our final exercise in round one. Good job. Almost there. Take your breather. Perfect. So to do a jack, I have 3 examples. You got option 1, option 2, option 3. All right. So choose one of those, and we're going to do it now for 30 seconds, starting now. Good job. Perfect. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much for sending me that. Thank you. Take your breather. Perfect. All right, guys. So we are about to start our second round. That means 1, your girl gets to take a breather finally. For real, for real. But we're about to start off with our climbers again. So we're almost halfway through. But we got 30 seconds. Give me just a second. We've got 30 seconds. Seated climber starting now. Up next, jump rope. Good job. That's it. Keep it up. Take that breather. Hey, you're back. It's been a minute, buddy. All right, y'all. We about to get in these jump ropes, okay? Make sure you stay hydrated. But it's time for us to jump rope. We've got 30 seconds. Starting now. Have fun with it if you want to. Good job. Reaching steps will be next. Take your breather. Good job. Whew. All right, guys, it is time for us to do our reaching steps. We have 30 seconds starting now. So if you're just jumping on, I do 30 seconds per exercise with a 10-second breather. This is intervals. So enter at your own risk, but it is beginner friendly. And I do provide modifications in round 1. Take your breather. Good job. We're about to go into our quick feet, okay? Awesome. All right, we got 30 seconds. Starting now. Got it. Up next will be our out and up. Thank you so much. Keep pushing. You've got it. Thank you. Take your breather. Now we're about to do our out and ups. Remember, that's the one where you repeat. Out, in, up, down. Okay? You got this. All right, let's kill it. We've got 30 seconds. Starting now. So this particular exercise works your core, your inner and outer thighs, your glutes, all of it. Just so you know. Take your breather, sweetheart. Good job. Uppercuts are next in just a whopping little over 10 seconds. Man, you guys are amazing. And I hope that you never forget that. But guess what? We got 30 seconds, uppercuts. Then we got our seated jog. Keep pushing. That's it. You got it. Take your breather. Up next is that seated jog, okay? All right, let's knock out this jog. We've got 30 seconds. Starting now. Remember, go at your own pace. Go anyway. Look over behind the. See it? I love you. Take your breather. Up next is going to be our cross ankle taps, okay? Y'all ready? Remember, if you can't hit that ankle, you got your shin or your knee. But we've got 30 seconds. Starting now. You got it. Up next is our obliques. Take your breather. So if you all don't know, we are from Kentucky. So if y'all are just tuning in and wondering where I am from, we are in central Kentucky, okay? But it is time for us to do our obliques. We have 30 seconds of those, starting now. You got it. Good job. Keep pushing. Finish strong. Almost done. Take your breather. Good job. I know you're getting sore, and I'm sure you're getting tired, but I know that you can finish this routine strong. Trust me. We're about to do our overhead slices though, okay? All right, we've got 30 seconds. Overhead punch or slice starting now. Your girl's gonna slice, and I still hit myself even when I'm slicing, so whatever works for you, boo-boo. You got it. Push through. Almost there. Take that breather. Good job. Next is our under leg jack, okay? We are over halfway through, guys, and you all are dominating this routine. And if you're not proud of yourself, I know for daggone sure I'm proud of you because I know what it takes. I know how hard it is. So good job for choosing yourself and showing up for this right now, okay? But let's do these under leg jacks. We've got 30 seconds of those. Starting now. Let's go. You got it. Good job. That's it, sweetheart. Keep it going. Battle ropes are next. Take your breather. You guys are the biggest blessing that I could have ever been blessed with in my entire lifetime. I hope you realize that. But let's knock out our battle ropes. We have 30 seconds of those bad things starting now. Y'all might see my cat Juniper pop in for a minute, and that's okay. She kind of does her own little thing. That's it. Keep it going. Up next is our row. Take your breather. Are y'all having fun yet, or am I the only one? I actually am feeling okay, because today I have fought tears. Today I have struggled. Today I have been lower than I have in a long time. And I'm happy to be here with you guys right now, because I feel a lot better. But let's do the seated row, okay? We have got 30 seconds. Starting now. Let's go. You got it. Good job. Remember, if you can't use your legs, honey, you ain't got to. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go. Up next is going to be our jacks. Take that breather. Now we're going on to our last exercise in round 2. Okay? Now it is time for us to do our jacks. We have 30 seconds. Starting now, sweetie. Go. Now we are about to start round 3. If you have not yet challenged yourself, I ask that at some point in time in round 3, you do try to, okay? You can do it. Take that breather, sweetheart. Good job. Now, when we finish round 3, I will go through some light stretching with you guys, answer a question or two, and then I'm going to just go do something, I guess. I don't know yet. But we have 30 seconds of our climbers starting now. Good job. Keep it moving. You got it. Take that breather, though. Up next is our jump ropes, guys. But seriously, I know how hard it is to find the drive sometimes to get yourself up and moving. I know how hard it is to make that mental click. But let's do these jump ropes, and I'll chat with y'all while I do that. We got 30 seconds starting now. Thank you for sending stars, whoever you are. But I know how hard this is because I've been there. I've been in the beginning. I've been struggling. And I know this isn't easy for you right now, but I promise, it does get easier. Please believe me, but you have to just be consistent. There's days you're not going to want to do anything. And that's okay. Take a breather. You have to choose, though, that you are and always have been and always will be worth it. That's one thing that I struggled with my whole entire life until I realized it, which I'm still working on it. But I know if I stop doing what it is that I do and I stop being consistent, I'm going to get back to my old self, and that's not what I want. What I do want us to do, though, is reaching steps for 30 seconds, starting now. But now that I'm down over 270 pounds, I don't ever want to gain that back. I don't ever want to be to a point where I'm back in an obese prison, where I can't fly on an airplane, where I can't go on amusement park rides, where I can't live a life like I'm living now. I love the freedom that I get to have because I'm a smaller size. You can't beat that feeling. Take your breather. Quick feet is next. But I know what I went through. I know the hurdles that I had to jump through. And if I can shed any light in your life, I'm hoping that this will be able to ignite something for you. If not, at least a seed is planted. That's what I can say. But let's do our quick feet. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. Oh. Keep it moving. That's it. Yes, baby. Go, go, go. Now take your breather. Perfect. Now up next, out, in, ups. Now, y'all, I really do know that at some point I'm going to take a legit vacation. Y'all already know my financial situation. I literally, no, I can't do that for a hot minute, but your girl is in dire need of one. And when I do, I'm going to give y'all a heads up because your girl just wants to hide in a mountain at this point in time. Well, if they're out and ups, we got 30 seconds, starting now. But I literally just like want to go to like a big mountain and hide away from everything and just mellow out, you know? Because y'all ever get so overwhelmed with life? That's where I am right now. Even though I'm overwhelmed though, like I'm super thankful because I know it could always be worse. But it's not. Take your breather. Next is our uppercuts, okay? But eventually, at some point in time, I will take me a vacation. I'm going to let y'all know. Because life gets wild. And sometimes you need a moment to breathe. Don't forget about yourself, okay, guys? But let's do these uppercuts. We have 30 seconds, starting now. But I hope that you guys figure out what it is that's going to push you. It took me years. But I also realized it was kind of a now or never type situation for me. But I'll always be here to encourage you guys. I will always be here to support you. And I know this is one of the most supportive platforms that I've actually ever seen. And I'm not just saying that because I might be a little biased. Take your breather. But I'm saying that because I see the love you guys pour into one another. I see you guys welcoming each other in. If we have first timers, I see you guys taking the time to say, welcome Diane, welcome Morgan, welcome whoever. I see that, and I see the love that you guys embody and carry. And it's one of the most beautiful things ever. But let's go ahead and jog. We got to jog for 30 seconds, starting now. Okay. But know that you guys are absolutely one of the biggest blessings for real. Like, when I tell you guys push me and you guys keep me going in more ways than what you realize, my spam and inbox has been flooded with some of the most motivational messages that have brought me to tears. Y'all really don't understand how much you guys help me sometimes. Take your breather. Up next is that cross ankle tap. But I've literally had so many of you guys inboxing me some of the most sweetest, most motivational little videos. And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, y'all really don't understand how bad that I've needed that. So thank you guys for simply taking the time. But let's do these cross ankle taps. We have 30 seconds, starting now. But thank you guys for being so wonderful. And thank you guys for the love that you guys constantly show me. Because you guys hear me. You guys hear me so much more than what you guys even realize sometimes. So thank you. I just hope that you guys realize that I really appreciate and love you all. More than I could ever say. So thank you. Take your breather. Next is going to be our obliques, okay? But it was like this morning I woke up, because y'all know I'm struggling. Y'all know if you were with me on my live a few days ago, y'all know what I went through. And I woke up this morning to, like, I don't know, just relief in a sense. But let's knock at our obliques. We have 30 seconds of obliques starting now. Up next is going to be our overhead slice or punch. It's your pick. Whatever you choose, baby. Okay. Go for it. But I am coming to a point, y'all, and I'm going to be totally transparent and real. Take your breather. Up next is going to be that overhead punch or slice. But I'm really considering getting a real job at this point. Because I'm in a position where I've been fighting this whole entire time. And I'm about to have to get back into the workforce. That's where I'm at. Because this ain't cutting it. But we're going to go ahead and do our overhead punches and slices, okay? But what I am going to try to do while we're doing this, we got 30 seconds starting now. What I am going to try to do is find a job that will allow me to still do things like this, okay? Because this is something that I do enjoy, so I'm hoping I can find like a first shift job. But where I went through all I went through back in January and then fought with unemployment and then fought with everything else and then went through everything else that I recently went through, I'm still not caught up enough to be okay. So I'm going to have to do something more. Take your breather. And that's something that I've really been struggling with this week because that's not something that I love doing this. I love doing this with you guys and I love being here. But unless God provides like a miracle in between now and next month, that's where I'm at right now. But let's do our underleg jacks. We have 30 seconds starting now, okay? But I'm just being real with you guys. Like, I love you guys, and I will always work out and do what I can. But I'm behind, and I can't stay behind at the age that I'm at. And I love you all for everything that you guys do for me. But I have to be a grown-up sometimes. And I've really had to start thinking about that kind of stuff. Because, yes, I get paid from Facebook. Yes, I get paid from TikTok. Yes, I get paid from Take Your Breather, other things. Well, from my daily choice when I make those sales. But I still have more bills that I need to pay that I don't make enough money to cover. So it's like, that's what I'm facing right now. But we're about to do our battle ropes, okay? We have 30 seconds starting now. But I just wanted to let you guys know that that's what I'm kind of dealing with right now because I feel like in a sense I'm letting you guys down. But at the same time, I guess I'm letting myself down because I'm the one that's struggling. And you guys are always like, well, do you have a job? Do you have this? This is what I do. This is it. And I was making enough money to pay my bills, but after I got terminated and went through a really trying time, take your breather, I never got caught up. So that's where I'm at right now. So I apologize greatly, honestly. But we're going to go ahead and knock on our seated row, okay? We are going to do 30 seconds starting now. You can use your knees or you don't have to, okay? Let's go. Guys, we are almost finished. Okay, we just got our jacks left. No biggie. Thank you for sending stars. Almost done. Keep it moving. But I feel like at the age of 32, take your breather. Like, I've already hit rock bottom before, but I've never, like, even though I know I'm not at rock bottom, I feel like I'm at rock bottom because I do nothing but live off spot me funds and, like, keep replacing it. And that's not good. So I got to do some things. So let's knock out our jacks, okay? But I will keep you guys posted. We got 30 seconds, jacks, starting now. But I'll keep you all posted on what happens. If somehow I get caught up between now and next month, maybe I won't have to get a second job. But I actually have thought of some ideas, and I'm going to run them by you all when I get done. But we'll see. Because I don't know. I'm in my feels about this for real. So it is what it is. Take your breather. We are about to stretch, okay? So I'm going to put my chair up. I'm all sweaty and gross. I wish I could be an instructor. That would be awesome. But listen, we're going to go ahead and stretch first, and then I'll talk to you guys in a second. But this is one of the biggest reasons why I've not been okay this week. I have fought tears like crazy because I love doing this. This is the first thing since what I used to do that I've found that I feel like I belong, like this is my thing. But it's like everything that I have thought has been my thing hasn't been. So maybe God's like being like, okay, get a real job. Might be what you need to do, Nataushia. Maybe this isn't my thing. So we'll see. But what we're going to do first is we're going to pull our left arm across our body, okay? We'll see. Let's see if this will work. My watch is being finicky. All right, left arm across. Once we finish this, what we're going to do is we're going to open, cross, open, under, okay? But I hope that you guys understand that I love you all more than what I could ever put into words. I absolutely love doing this with you guys. But I'm also really tired of struggling. And I'm really tired of being behind. And I'm really tired of just being in this position because it is very mentally exhausting, to be completely honest. But we're going to open our arms. We're going to cross them. We're going to open them. And we're going to cross them. Now we're going to put our right arm, take it on across our body, okay? Keep it going, guys. All right. Open. Over. Open. Under. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to pull our left arm behind our head. But I remember, especially coming from over 500 pounds, I couldn't always do it like this, okay? So let me show you a trick that I had to teach myself, because when I was over 500, I couldn't reach my arm. When I was over 400, I couldn't reach my arm. So what I did is I would interlock my hands like this and pull it in behind my head like that, okay? And then you'll feel that stretch going on right back in here, okay? So you do what you need to do, boo-boo. You got this. You got it. Keep it going. All right, we're going to open, over, open, under. Now we're going to pull our right arm behind our head, okay? So let's go on ahead and do that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a lunge, and then we're going to stretch our other part of our legs, okay? But I know, like, I would love to be an instructor, by the way. All right, we're going to open, over, open, and then under. But I also don't have, like a certificate to actually do stuff like that. I'm just a former athlete, so I'd have to, like, go through schooling and all that other kind of stuff, I think. But let's go on ahead. What we're going to do is take a lunge to the right so we can stretch the interior of our left thigh, okay? So let's go on ahead and take it down. All right. Stretch it out, stretch it out. Good job. Perfect. Pop it up for a second. And then we're going to take it to our left side. So when we go to the left and we do this lunge, what it's going to do is stretch the interior of this side, okay? So let's take it on down. But I'm honestly, guys, with what I've tried to discuss with you all, I have prayed on it. I have thought on it. I have cried over it. I have done everything. And I don't know where to go. So I'm just like to a point where I'm going to just go where I feel God wants me to go at this point. But come up for a minute, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to go down and we're going to stretch the back of our thighs. And then some sides, and then we're going to do our inhales, exhales, and all that other kind of stuff, okay? But what we're going to do first is we're going to go down and stretch the back of our thighs. Now, I can start feeling the pull when I start doing this. I can go all the way down to the floor now that I've lost over 270 pounds. So that's what I'm going to do. But you guys choose what you want to do, okay? So here we go. Keep it going. We're almost done. What we're going to do next is we're going to go to the right side, okay? So you're going to put your right hand above your right ankle. Man, my hair done a number on that one. I'm sorry. So place your right hand above your right ankle, and then we're going to lean to the right side. What this is going to do is it's going to stretch some more of the interior of your right thigh and the back of your right thigh, okay? All right, what we're going to do is take it to the left side now. So place your left hand above your left ankle, right hand on that left kneecap, lean to the left. What you're going to do is you're going to feel some pulling going on in the interior of your left thigh and the back of your left thigh, okay? Now, when we finish this stretch, you can come up slow, control your breathing, or come up fast and possibly become dizzy. It is completely up to you. I cannot guarantee you're going to get dizzy, okay? But here we go. Choose your pace of which you come up. All right, guys. So what we're going to do now is this inhale, hold, exhale. I'm going to show you all how it's done. And then you're going to do it on your own as well, okay? So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you. You're going to inhale up. You're going to hold your breath up here. And then you're going to exhale down. We're going to do a total of 4 starting now, but you're controlling your own breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job tonight, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and working out with me this evening. Oh, shoot, I about dropped my cellular device, and Lord knows I probably broke that one too. I've broken everything else before. I've literally shattered all of my devices except for 2 right now. You're welcome. Oh, thank you. You guys are too kind, for real. But I'm going to get everything figured out, to be honest. But this is honestly what's been on my mind because of my situation. But I am going to say bye to YouTube. Have a good night, YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all be blessed. Do not forget your worth, okay? And I'm going to talk to y'all because